It's the veggie dance. It's the veggie dance. Hey. How many of us are making steps in our kitchen? How many of us are trying to slim down? I am trying to slim down, guys. Let me tell you. I work a crazy shift and I am tasting all day in our Something Better kitchen. Ooh, it's crazy. So whenever I get a chance to do my veggie dance, I do my veggie dance. It's just stepping in place, going back and forth. Hello, I'm Marlene McKinney, and I hope that you're excited that you join us today because we're making an exciting dish, one that I love so much. It's our most asked for dessert at my little store, Something Better. It is Bahamian potato bread. You want to see it? Let me show you my pan. Ooh, yum. Don't it look good? I know. I think the most challenging part of the Bahamian potato bread is the grating of the potatoes. I hate it. And so I had to come up with a divine idea. Why not blend them? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to blend our potatoes. Grab your blender, grab your boniato potatoes, 1.5 cups of flour, a little coconut, some sugar, some spice, and some cayenne or black pepper, and you've got your dish. Don't move, we're with you. Stay right there. So we're back and we have our boniato potatoes, and they look pretty because I took my wavy cutter and I cut them up because my hands are not feeling just not feeling the knife. Okay, so what you would need is 4 cups of potato, already peeled, washed, and ready and prepped for you. So I take my 4 cups of potatoes and I'm going to measure my 4 cups of potato. You know what? I think my hand will do better. My dad, just before he died, I asked him, can you please share with me your potato bread recipe? And he did. So this is from Manila's best potato bread, okay? So that's not 4 cups, but I'm going to start there. So what I do, I take a little coconut milk. It's like a cup of coconut milk. All right? It's about a cup of coconut milk, but I'm going to add half initially. I'll add all. I just changed my mind. I'm going to add all of my coconut milk. And I'm going to begin blending. While it's going, it's better, but my blender decided he wanted to kind of do a little dance. I guess he wanted to do the veggie dance too. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that it's secure before we get moving again. Now the only thing I don't have here is that we need about a 1/2 cup of oil, which I will grab from my pantry in just a minute. So we're back and we're gonna finish up our potato bread. So this potato bread, I took my potatoes and I blended them. The traditional way of doing potatoes is to grate them, but if you're like me and you're trying to save time, you're always trying to find ways to save some time and energy, right? And these hands of ours, because Lord knows the hands are overworked if you work in a kitchen. I know mines are. Okay, so I get my potatoes and I put them in the bowl. So it's about 4 cups, maybe a little more, but the recipe is 4 cups of potatoes, okay? And it is, okay, let's see if I get, and I'm one I don't like to waste. I don't care about how much time we're wasting. You're saying, but geez, she's trying to get it all. But look how much I was wasting. Look at that. No, we need it all. Waste not, want not. That's what my mother would say, all right? Or my grandmother. Okay, so good. So I have my potatoes. The key to potato bread is making sure that you don't have too much flour. So this recipe only calls for 1.5 cups of flour. You add too much flour and then it becomes a cake. It's not a bread. And we don't want cake. We want bread, potato bread. I got some coconut up in here. You can add as much as you want. I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna get my bag and add some more if I can find it. Deep in the woods. That's okay. All right, so I'll get it later. So I do have some black pepper. This is the only time that you'd ever see me using black pepper because I'm not a black pepper girl. It's an irritant. But if you don't want to use the black pepper, then you can use my kick. You know who's my kick? My sidekick? What's her name? Cayenne. Cayenne pepper. So we have a little salt because if you don't have salt, then guess what? There's no flavor. All right. So we do need a teaspoon of salt. Good. And we need some cinnamon. Right? Gotta have some cinnamon in my life. If you don't want to use cinnamon, there again, you can use, If you don't want to use cinnamon, you can always use coriander and cardamom. I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. The key to potato bread, you do not want to put a whole lot of baking powder because it's not a cake, it is a bread. So just to make it a little light, just put a teaspoon, okay? All right, so I'm just using McCormick's black pepper, some cinnamon, and then I remember telling you earlier that we had to have a little oil, so I'm adding like a 1/2 cup of oil, not much more than that. And we definitely do need some sugar. Gotta have some sugar. Now, if you don't want sugar, you can use maple syrup, you can use honey. So this recipe is small, so I'm gonna just add a 1.5 cups of sugar. All right? All right, let's put that away. This was my mom's. I just love this little sugar container. Wish I could find all of them. That would be awesome. So let's move these stuff. Let's clear it out. Let's clear some stuff out of here so we can have space to put our finished product because we want to taste it. All right, so then I mix it. And I don't have a hand mixer here. I do have one, but it's set aside somewhere. So we just kind of mix it in. And you can use a hand mixer if you want. It's all up to you. But you know what? If you use your muscles, then guess what? You burn some calories, right? And this is not a hard mix. This is an easy mix. You did notice that there was no water in this recipe, right? All right, I thought you did. No eggs. No butter. Awesome. So look at that. Look at that. That's our batter, right? You don't want it to be watery. If it's too watery, you know what happens? It takes a very long time to bake. All right, and I've had that experience over and over again. Okay, cool. So then I get my sprayed pan. And this is gonna make a little more than what I have here, but that's okay. What I'd like to do, I wanna taste it first. Can't miss the taste. Gotta taste. Make sure that it tastes really good. Listen, that's not so bad. I do want to add some of my kick in there. My sidekick is cayenne. Let's put some cayenne up in there. I know you're like, why are you putting pepper in potato bread? That's the Bahamian way. You make it your way in your country. In my country, we make it our way. It is our way. Right, so then I pour it in there. And I put it in the oven, and it goes in the oven for about an hour. Or until it comes out looking like that. Yo! So guess what? I made a thin pan just for me. No, you can't have any. I am so sorry to disappoint you guys. Oh my goodness. This one's just for me. This is in memory of my dad. And I'm gonna try it. So don't forget, put it in the oven, right? Put it in the oven and bake it for about an hour or until it sets up. My shoulders did it again. Good old-fashioned potato bread, Bahamian style.